Welcome back to the 2020 Stupid Robot Fighting League. John Hartley and Jeff Peter V here with you, and we're through 2 fights already. The first fight saw Ocho Ono and George Jetsam square off. George Jetsam taking home the win and moving on into the semifinals. And then fight 2 saw Binary Slayer and Flipper fighting each other. Flipper taking away the win.
It's been an exciting 2 rounds so far. Really love to see the carnage, all the body parts flying all over the place in our last fight. Let's see what this next one has off.
In this third fight, Jeff, we're going to see James with Adrian Choice and Taka with Garbanzo. Both robots ready to get rolling. So let's take a look here at one of the more unique robots that we've had in the Stupid Robot Fighting League. Adrian Choice was created by Adrian Choi, thus the name, of Robot Riot fame. And probably one of the more disturbing stupid robots we've ever seen. Jeff.
It's terrifying if you're going to ask me, to be honest. Mannequin parts all over the place, an actual human-looking head, at least.
As mentioned, we'll have Taka on the right with Garbanzo, and let's take a closer look. Garbanzo, designed by Gail Bass, a presenter from the viral video show Right This Minute.
Love seeing the more traditional fighter here. Regular trash parts. I don't want to call them trash because these are very key important components to every single fighter.
I just want a kiss! I just want a cuddle!
Nothing but love between these 2 fighters.
James on the left with Adrian Choice and Taka with Garbanzo on the right, and already getting out the way. Some parts flying, not the beard hair though of Adrian Choice, unfortunately.
Yeah, but the rest of that body is just frightening to look at. And really, the body kind of looks like a turtle.
It's unnerving, unsettling for sure.
Got our first replay early on in this one. Let's see exactly what happened, John.
And it looks like we're going to lose an arm here, and that is the left arm of Adrian Choice, so just down to that right arm and 2 legs.
Adrian Choice, much more body shots, straightforward jabs with the 1 arm that he's got left at this point.
It looks like we're going to have another limb coming off, and this one looks like it's going to be that right leg off for Adrian Choice. So head judge John Espin making sure that the fight is staying clean, and Garbanzo is still going in with 2 arms at the same time trying to attack that head, that pirate eye of Adrian Choice. And,
both punches looking still a little bit high. We'd like to see those level out just a hair.
Looks like we're going to have another removal of a body part, and it is going to be that right arm of Adrian Choice down to just that left leg.
Good luck.
All he can do is kick.
Good luck, Adrian Choice, and to be quite honest, I'm gonna be happy that I don't have to see this fighter anymore.
So you're already calling this one for Garbanzo?
I'm gonna call it. It's this. I know it's still early. I know we still got time on the clock, but this would be a gargantuan upset.
And that'll do it for fight 3. Garbanzo winning 4-1. See what James thought about the fight.
Well, what's your excuse?
I just think, riddled with injury, poor pre-season training.
Okay.
Just really kicked us.
All right.
Quite literally, we kicked ourselves.
And so how's it feel to be the winner in this round?
So I reckon this is the opportunity to show the power of rice. Myself from Japan, and also the rice cooker robot. And so this is the total win.
3 fights are in the books, and before we get to this 4th one, let's take a look at the fighters and their robots. We're going to have Nathan on the left side with the American Hammer against Marty and Vivian. Getting a closer look at the American Hammer, you'll see it got those roller blades again and a big old hubcap. The American Hammer was designed by the Beavers family, a family that was caught arguing on Twitter. So the fight was over whether or not to watch the 2019 Stupid Robot Fighting League or The West Wing. Subsequently, they were invited to design their own super robot, and here we are.
Gotta love when the whole family gets involved in one project.
Marty will be piloting Vivian, so let's take a look at the parts that make this robot up.
A muffin tin fist, a toy cello for the neck, and, interesting, an oven tray on the foot.
I've heard a hot beat, but this is taking it to a whole another level, Jeff.
Time to take out the trash. Time to give you the clap.
Now we're getting into the real times, calling your opponent trash.
Actually, in the Stupid Robot Fighting League, calling your opponent trash, nice compliment. Here we go into fight number 4. Again on the left, we've got the American Hammer against Vivian on the right. Both competitors. Oh, Jeff, we already have.
Seeing parts fly.
That's right. The left arm of Vivian is no more. Snap and clear off. And Marty is going to have to go armless on the left side, just digging right in with that right arm.
Let's see what Marty and Vivian have in store. What kind of strategy do you have when you only have the one arm to jab with?
You know what? You don't have to worry about it, because say hello to my little friend, the American Hammer. One big punch to that tiny toy cello, and down goes Vivian here in fight number 4.
Gotta love the short fights, especially when you're seeing that first complete knockout of the night.
Right you are, Jeff, and here comes John Espin ringside with Nathan, feeling good after that knockout.
Absolutely fantastic work. So what do you got to say about your victory?
We're stoked.
Stoked?
Stoked.
Yeah?
Yep, we vacuumed them up with our foot.
Nice. Look at that carnage.
I think, yeah, as he said, he cleaned me up real good with that foot, you know. Yeah, I think beans all over the place, so it's over.
Thanks, John. We're on to fight number 5, and this is a big one. This is Nathan with Mishmash and Joe with Flexbot Stunner 3018. Let's take a look at these robots. First up, we've got Mishmash. Mishmash was designed by the US band These Stupid Robots and their fans. The part selections put up for a vote, and the voting process became quite lively with manipulation and vote fixing, so this robot put together through an interesting method. One of the longer names in the Stupid Robot Fighting League, we've got Flexbot Stunner 3018. This one was designed by Pat Kasinger, a friend of the band, the Stupid Robots. So very fitting that these two would go up against each other.
Okay, and now it's time for the grudge match, and this is going to be a killer. This is Mishmash versus Flexbot Stunner 3018. Now, I have advised Nathan about the backstory concerning these two stupid robots, and so you are going to be the antagonist of this story. So, how does that ride with you, Nathan? Because you're a really nice guy, and here you are basically dooming the world to a self-aware stupid robot. What's the gig with that?
We've got to give in to the robots.
Oh. There we go. That was easy, wasn't it? So Joe, you're playing the part of the hero,
Yeah.
the protagonist of the story.
Yeah.
And does that warm your heart?
It does. It really does. I have to say, knowing that robots don't have a heart, I don't care if he's become self-aware. There's no world domination happening today.
No beans for you! You're going down, John Sanders!
John Sanders, of course, being a member of the Stupid Robots, the band.
Thank you for that note. I actually had no idea who John Sanders was, so this will help me out quite a bit in this fight. We've got Mishmash on the left, getting in there, throwing haymakers. We've got Flexbot Stunner 3018 trying to stop the world domination of Mishmash. Jeff, how are you feeling about this fight so far?
Feeling good, keeping a close eye on that toaster fist, seeing what kind of action. It's going to be hard to keep it up, keep it level with the weight attached to the end of that pole. There's a lot of punches being traded here, just going back and forth. Big swings there, miss, but a big swing straight to that toaster oven head. What do we got going on right now?
John Espin, help us out here.
So what we're looking at here is our first ever melding of two stupid robots. So Mishmash has started consuming Flexbot Stunner 3018 because his arm is now joined onto himself. I've never seen that, and it's very disturbing. What do you do with that? I don't know, you just carry on bashing stuff.
Thanks, John, for walking us through that. If you didn't hear him, it is, in fact, Mishmash and Flexbot Stunner 3018. First time we've ever seen it, getting interlocked in the arms, and that means Flexbot Stunner 3018 is now down one right arm.
Really got to get the feet involved. That's the change. That's the difference. There's a big high kick. What's going to come up?
It's almost like Joe heard you as you were saying that, and we see these toasters of Mishmash really just not being all that effective here. You would think that with the heft of those hands, he'd be able to knock the head off of Flexbot Stunner 3018.
The heft of the hands combined with both of these fighters do have large heads, and I mean that in the kindest of ways.
Both fighters look a little tired here, and John Espin going to put them out of their misery. The time is over for this match. One arm down on the right side for Joe, and Flexbot Stunner 3018 means that Nathan and Mishmash are moving on to the finals. The winner of this match got to just skip ahead. It's something we decided in the booth. You all don't get to decide that. That's on us. We get to decide. John Espen agreed. Here he is now with Nathan, pilot of Mishmash.
So Nathan, the antagonist of the story has overcome the protagonist, so it's not a happy ending. So congratulations on your victory.
I don't know. We're all doomed. We're all doomed.
We're pretty much doomed, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just humanity's doomed. That's just that.
Yeah.
Recapping all the fights so far here at the end of round 1, we had Ocho Ono taking on George Jetsam. George Jetsam coming away with the slow victory, just one arm out in that one. Then we saw Binary Slayer and Flipper. Flipper getting that victory, a big blow where arms and legs just all over the place. Then we got down to Adrian Choice and Garbanzo. Adrian Choice, limbless at the end of this one, nearly just down to that left leg.
We also saw the Hammer take on Vivian, the Hammer coming away with the only knockout that we saw in the first round. He'll be facing off against Flipper in the second round. And in the final fight you saw in the first round, Mishmash with the technical victory over Flexbot 30-18. Mishmash moving all the way ahead to the finals because, like you said, John, we decided so.
That's right, Jeff. Mishmash going to go all the way on to the end, but we've still got some semifinals to get through. You named them out, but that is it for round 1. We're going to take a quick break and be right back in the 2020 American Championship of the Stupid Robot Fighting League.